One day, you wake up, check your phone, and see something that doesn't make sense at all. All the oceans on Earth have disappeared. At first, it feels like a joke. Maybe some viral hoax or a marketing stunt. But then more alerts come in. Live broadcasts start, and within minutes, you realize this is real. The oceans, every single one of them, are gone. You step outside, or maybe you see footage online. Coastlines that once met endless water now drop into vast, exposed land. The seafloor, which no human was ever meant to see like this, stretches out in every direction, cracked, uneven, and strangely silent. Ships lie stranded at impossible angles, marine life scattered and lifeless. The world feels wrong. Like a piece of reality has been removed. In the first 24 hours, confusion turns into global panic. Scientists scramble for explanations. Governments declare emergencies, but no one has answers. Because oceans are not just bodies of water, they are the core of Earth's balance. And now, that balance is breaking. Within days, the first major changes begin with temperature. Oceans act like a massive heat reservoir, absorbing and redistributing solar energy across the planet. Without them, heat is no longer regulated. Land heats up rapidly during the day, and without stored warmth, it cools just as fast at night. This creates extreme temperature swings, burning hot days and freezing nights. Entire regions that once had stable climates become hostile almost overnight. Then comes the collapse of the water cycle. Rain doesn't just happen randomly, it depends on evaporation, and most of that evaporation came from the oceans. Without that source, clouds begin to thin out. At first, it's subtle. Skies look clearer, almost beautiful, but within weeks, meteorologists confirm the worst. Global humidity is dropping fast. Cloud formation slows, and then, in many regions, it stops entirely. No clouds means no rain. Rivers, which were fed by rainfall and melting sources connected to ocean-driven cycles, begin to shrink. Lakes dry up. Groundwater is used faster than it can ever be replenished. Fresh water becomes the most valuable resource on Earth. Not oil, not gold, just water. Cities begin to fracture under pressure. People stockpile whatever water they can find. Supply chains break. Conflicts erupt, first locally, then between regions and nations. Governments try to impose control, but survival instincts override laws. The world starts shifting from organized society into fragmented survival zones. Agriculture collapses soon after. Without rain or irrigation, crops fail across continents. Soil dries, loses its nutrients, and turns into dust. Within a few months, food shortages become global. Supermarkets empty out, rationing begins, and hunger spreads faster than any crisis humanity has faced before. At the same time, another invisible but critical system starts failing: the oxygen cycle. A huge portion of the Earth's oxygen is produced by microscopic marine organisms like phytoplankton. With the oceans gone, these organisms die almost instantly. At first, oxygen levels don't drop dramatically, but over time, the balance begins to shift. Carbon dioxide rises, oxygen production decreases, and the air slowly becomes harder to breathe. People start feeling it. Fatigue, dizziness, shortness of breath, air quality worsens, especially in dense regions. Humanity begins building artificial systems, oxygen generators, sealed habitats, controlled environments. But these are limited, expensive, and inaccessible to most of the population. Meanwhile, the exposed ocean floor reveals a completely new world. Deep trenches, underwater mountain ranges, and geological formations never seen before are now visible. Sunken ships from different centuries lie scattered, preserving pieces of forgotten history. But beyond that, there are discoveries that raise more questions than answers. Symmetrical structures, unusual formations, patterns that don't look entirely natural. Scientists debate whether these are geological coincidences or evidence of something lost to time. Then comes a deeper planetary effect: mass redistribution. Oceans hold an immense amount of weight. When that mass suddenly disappears, the pressure on Earth's crust changes. Tectonic plates begin to respond. Earthquakes increase in frequency and intensity. Volcanic activity rises as magma pathways shift. Some coastal regions uplift, while others collapse inward. Even Earth's rotation could be affected. The distribution of mass on a rotating body influences its speed and stability. With oceans gone, the moment of inertia changes slightly. Days might become marginally shorter or longer over time. These are subtle shifts, but they reflect how deeply oceans were integrated into planetary mechanics. The moon too feels the difference. Ocean tides are driven by the moon's gravitational pull. Without oceans, tides as we know them disappear. The dynamic interaction between Earth and Moon changes. While the Moon itself remains stable, the Earth-Moon system loses one of its most visible and powerful connections. Coastal tidal ecosystems vanish entirely, removing another layer of life from the planet. Back on Earth, winds begin to behave unpredictably. Oceans once acted as moderators for atmospheric movement. Without them, wind patterns intensify, massive dust storms form, sweeping across continents, carrying dry soil and toxic particles into the air. Breathing becomes even more dangerous. Protective gear becomes essential just to step outside. Beneath the exposed seabed, something even more dangerous unfolds. For millions of years, ocean pressure kept vast reserves of gases trapped under the seafloor. Now, with that pressure gone, gases like methane and carbon dioxide begin to escape into the atmosphere. This accelerates warming in some regions, while also making the air more toxic. Certain areas become completely uninhabitable. In a desperate attempt to survive, humanity turns to hidden reserves. Deep underground water pockets, trapped for millions of years, are discovered. Advanced drilling operations begin. For a brief moment, there is hope. Water flows again, limited, but enough to sustain some populations. But extracting this water destabilizes the ground further. Sinkholes appear, drilling sites collapse, and earthquakes intensify. It's as if every solution creates a new problem. As years pass, the population declines drastically. Only a fraction of humanity adapts, living in controlled environments, underground cities, or technologically supported zones. The rest fade away. A new generation grows up in this altered world. They have never seen an ocean. For them, waves are just recordings, something from old videos. They ask questions that sound almost impossible. Was there really that much water on Earth? And the only answer left is silence, or stories from those who remember. Sometimes people gather and play the sound of waves crashing on a shore. It feels unreal, almost artificial, but for those who lived before, it's a reminder of what Earth used to be, a balanced, living system. Because oceans were never just water. They were climate regulators, oxygen producers, life support systems, and a fundamental part of Earth's identity. Without them, finally understands one simple truth. Survival was never just about technology or power. It was always about balance. And once that balance is gone, getting it back may be impossible.